Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Blue Plays Horizon Zero Dawn. Last time we infiltrated the secret Eclipse base, we took out the controller on top of the tall neck, and then we had to escape barely with our life intact after we ran across Hades, a metal devil who apparently can almost tap into us because we have our focus. I don't know if it's exactly what was about to happen, but it definitely seemed like the Pharaoh technology that was coursing through was actually making its way towards me. Luckily, we put an end to it, and now we are just outside Sunfall, and it's time for us to get in there and see exactly what the Eclipse cultists have in store. Silence has been pushing us this way all along, so hopefully, inside this base is where we're going to find more information about Elizabeth Sobeck, or at the very least, we're going to put a dent into the cultist operations. Oh, careful. Wait a minute. You're not marked as hostile. Are you guys... Is this actually not a cultist base? Here I was thinking this was a cultist base. Apparently I'm completely mistaken. This is a settlement. Ha! And here I was afraid of a big giant fight when this is actually Carja's settlement. But looks like we have a little side quest. Let's talk to a boss.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Gianna, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazing Arch. Another border battle.
Okay. Very straightforward. We need to talk to the healer and see if he's willing to help this poor child. Well, while we're out and about, we will definitely take a look for that. Gonna go ahead and grab this. Also, do I still have a map marker? Yeah, let's get rid of that since we already got to that vantage point. Only a couple more left, but we did learn a lot more about Bashar. In fact, we learned his very name. Going to the Citadel courtyard.
We're at war.
Let's see. Anything good in here? Metal shards. Do you sell anything unique? Probably not, but hey, free sample box. I can't turn it down. I truly can't.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
Stay off my focus.
If the Eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Okay, so this actually is an Eclipse settlement, but because I crashed their focus network, that's why I'm able to infiltrate and walk amongst them, because they don't know that they should be expecting me. Very cool. These are all Shadow Carja.
If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottoms.
What kind of bounties are they actually offering? Probably nothing I want to engage in, because they're probably going to have me, track down people like, me. But it does seem like I'm going to be following the mercenaries anyway.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside? I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun rays.
Maybe
from
don't
on
take
high.
your weapon out right away.
Kestrels.
So that's a side
They
quest to
want us
actually
see this,
help
boy.
Uthid.
It makes quite an impression.
So they actually have their own king, Edaman, who is just a child. You know, we did actually get a data point when we were at that other fort that actually was about Edaman.
It's a short drop from there.
Climb down.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to
Could
do
I?
it.
Would you?
I don't like heights.
You
All right.
worry me, boy.
Can I talk to you guys?
Another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit. They'll take whoever shows up.
This isn't your first job for the Shadow Carja?
Scared of their own shadows, Carja, more like. They spit on me, but the shards are good. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't dress a rat in silk and call it a rat king, can you? Sunfall is a house of clay. If you were to stamp your foot, it would all crumble.
Shouldn't you all be setting out to hunt Uthid?
Have you never done this before? Whoever goes first just leads the others. Just take a load off and avail yourself of some Carja booze until someone sniffs out the trail. Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a ravager's shot. Zip!
Are you sure you're going to be able to walk in a straight line?
What are you getting at?
Do you think Uthid did what they're accusing him of?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous. My advice, it's best not to overthink such things.
Overthink whether he's guilty or innocent?
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. Only thing that matters is dead or alive. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth. But these days, no one wants alive.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you, you won't suffer.
Oh, thanks.
Now, can I squeeze past you? He said it was a short climb. It feels like that was the climb. All right, can I climb down maybe right here? Ooh, that's not a short climb. That's not even a little bit of a short climb. That's a really far climb. Okay, what about on the other side? All right, what if I try and drop down here? Does this work? Oh, you actually did want me over there, didn't you? Pardon me, Kestrels. Nope, that's gonna get me killed. They really aren't actually paying any attention, which is kind of scary. Oh, I can probably just hop on this. Aha! There we go. Easy as pie. And, oh gosh, Aloy, Jiminy crickets. Nope, we're gonna drop. But you gotta grab on as you drop. You're scaring me. You're scaring me, child. There we go.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Look for a vent.
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
It seems like maybe that's the game's way of saying if you have any side quests, do them now. You may forfeit them? I don't know. I hope that's not the case because I do have some that I want to do, but I want to continue with the story. So hopefully that's not the issue here. I'm going to head in.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
By now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
So simply exclaiming that we're Elizabeth Sobeck got us in. There's got to be some important things down here. And I know it wants me to go that way, but something tells me that somewhere down here is going to be a power cell. So I want to make sure I am covering all of the available nooks and crannies. Because I would really like to get that stealth weave suit later on.
To Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Wow.
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Kinda.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, security staff, and dermal sedatives. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. So they actually had reception, which means that people were allowed to come and talk to people. I don't know if it was just scientists or delegates, but Need support too. Yeah, just once again talking about reception needing assistance, especially in the form of translators.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1.
Soundproofing. Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Oh my goodness. There was a plague. There was something. The Project Zero Dawn was going to wipe out humanity except for a select few. That's what happened, isn't it? We knew that we were actually going to be the downfall of humanity as a species, except for the people that we tucked away. So this must actually be a screening procedure to select only maybe the best and brightest in order to survive and carry on.
An important message
Oh, wow.
regarding the purpose of your visit.
This is probably where they had their initial interviews, right here. Looks like the DMV, to be quite honest. Okay, that's just a demand to get more herbal teas. Oh my goodness gracious, what is going on?
What was this place?
We're gonna watch the presentation, aren't we?
Holographic theater.
CD01 data intact.
Yes.
Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobeck to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Holy cow. What an unbelievable revelation. And you know what? Here's what I think happened. I think that life did cease to exist. I think that all life was completely obliterated, including all animal and vegetative life. And I think the reason that we're seeing things like rainforests and jungles in Utah and Colorado is because we artificially recreated life somehow? Am I just a product, a byproduct of Elizabeth Sobeck's solution by, I don't know, either cloning or replicating? I still don't even know if I'm fully human. I might not be. I don't even know. I can't speculate anymore. We just have to go in and find out what her solution was, because that 0 day, the day that life ceased to exist, it happened. It had to have happened.
Kestrels. They got in.
Oh,
through the
no.
vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to actually just learn more, but what's down in here? Maybe this is a good way of sneaking around. How many are there? I don't see too many, although you have some sort of heavy weapon. Not sure what it is. But I think I can maybe get right up on you. Oh, you're swimming.
Got company, I think.
There we go. Oh! You're not dead, you're just down.
Rush the enemy.
Alright, now you're dead.
Bleed before the sun.
Don't hit me with a bow. Take you out, alright.
We're too close to let tribal prisoners stop us now.
Yeah, I'm aware.
The data points, what do they contain?
Let me get them. Jeez, there's so many. Suzanne Alpert. Oh, it's an interview.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Interviewing scientists. Let's play one more.
Accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people. All organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word,
CD-02 data intact.
Pharaoh?
Initiating playback.
That ass.
Elizabeth Sobeck.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
So we ran into a situation where machines were our downfall. And then in the end, machines ended up being what preserved us. But here's what I don't understand. They did talk about how cracking the code into the Pharaoh plague was going to take far too long, longer than humanity actually had to exist. But if life was wiped out, life was reborn using this Gaia machine, however long down the road, the machines are still here. Is there a plan in place in order to eventually wipe out the Pharaoh plague? Is that why Apollo was created, so we could pick up where we left off? I guess I'm not really sure how Gaia was supposed to save us in the end. If all the machines are still there, they just were hibernating until biomass was accumulated again, how are we supposed to wipe them out? But I guess we should just keep going, because maybe there are answers further on. Counselor guidelines. So the interviews were not to see who was going to be spared, because unfortunately no one was spared. But instead, we were interviewing scientists to see who would be the very best in their field in order to help continue with the Gaia project.
Of course I'll do it.
to be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobeck, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
What is this Elysium? Was this actually where the scientists would be staying to help protect them against the threat of the robots while they were developing Gaia? That'd be my guess, but what are these? Stranded shackles? I have no idea what those are. Is that just something I can sell? Let me see. Where would those be? Would it be towards the top? Or is it a quest item, maybe? Huh. Maybe it's a special item? Ah. This mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants, shackles made from an unknown smooth material. But I don't think this is actually in a collectible, is it? It's not a metal flower. Huh. Interesting. Maybe there'll be someone who's actually looking for these. I don't know. I mean, it did say that it was just for selling, I believe. Well, that is intriguing. So, it seems that a few of these candidates, they have actually gone on further than some of the others, so I can listen to their interviews. What is this room? Nothing, just a little offshoot? I really just think that there is a power cell somewhere down here, so I don't want to miss that. I also don't want to miss anything else that might be hiding, that might be unique. Wait, what is that? Fire striker, that's a weapon. Slowly keep pushing forward. Seems like just maybe another waiting room right here. There's definitely going to be more kestrels coming, I'm sure of that. Sure of that. Let's see. Anything else popping up on radar? Nope, not yet. That means someone's about to drop down. Here, you know what? Let's heal, because there are some pieces of medicine we can grab. Perfect.
Intruder! Get her!
Right.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Don't die now. Well, we have 3 heavies with some heavy weapons, so if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Okay, tell you what, let's just load 3 hard points. And that did almost no damage. Almost no damage. I don't think I got a headshot, but still. What is the actual plan of attack here? I'm gonna try that one more time. Yeah, and I'm missing. All right, we're gonna try that one more time. Let the focus come back. I think those were headshots, and that's still doing very little damage. Right. So what is the idea here? Sticky bomb? Let's try a sticky bomb. How much damage are we looking at? A sticky bomb? Not bad, that was about half. I could handle half damage with a single bomb. Ah. Oh gosh! Right. I guess eventually they were going to get wise, huh? I think I did get one, though. Make some more arrows. There's a good headshot. Oh, come on. Get the attack off, Aloy. Aloy. Stop dancing around. Hit him.
Am I done?
Wow, he is taking a beating. Goodness gracious. All right, we are going to get some healing going and kill you that way. Am I missing you? There we go. Maybe I should take one with me. Maybe I should take one with me. It's obviously very heavy and cumbersome, but might be worth it. But still be... Oh, yep, let's grab that. Grab that data point. Tom Peach. Oh, there's so many places to explore in here, though. Oh, and actually, is this just go into the room? You know, I'm not going to actually carry that. I'm not going to carry that weapon. It's too big. Not my style. It was only necessary for that fight just then. Okay. I want to examine these side rooms if at all possible. No, nothing right here. But there was one room I think that was open, right? Yeah, right here. And we have Christina Husve. Definitely not saying that right. Nice big supply crate. Excellent. Travis Tate.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Okay, so we're gonna have to return power. We have done this before. This is probably one of these lock systems, or I have to find a fuse or something. Yeah, here we go.
Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
So I just...
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Okay, so we need to find the fuse before we can actually unlock the puzzle, it seems.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, up to storage. So I'm guessing up this way. So where do I get on top? Was it actually in this corner that I was just in? Not seeing any handholds there. Can I jump there? No. What about... That looks like I should be able to grab onto it, but not quite. It's definitely it, though. All right, it's got to be something... Oh, right here. Right? Come on, that's a handhold. That's what the handholds have looked like elsewhere. What is that? Emitter. A key... Ah, so that's what we need. So maybe it is actually from this side, then. Like I start over here. What is that? That's just the code nexus. Do I have to go back upstairs? It looks like I should just be able to get up right here. Let me try running back upstairs. I don't see any way. Unless it's through one of these rooms. No. Okay. So once again, I'm just missing the apparently very obvious climbing spot, which is nothing new. By now, most of you should be completely used to that by now. All right. Anything back here? Negative. Nothing on this side, right? Nope. I don't think I can open this door because that's what's locked. So where do I go? Or am I just supposed to... Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. All I need to do is open this lock to open that door, and that's gonna lead up. All right, so we have light goes left, light stays top, and then light goes left again. Okay, and then down and right. And right, and that ought to open that door.
Done.
Aha.
Should check the door now.
Goodness gracious. Once again, making things way harder than they need to be. And just be a little bit cautious. We don't know what is in store for us. Apparently nothing, just the ladder to go up to get that part. I can handle that.
Found one. Looks intact.
Got the emitter. Now we can cross over here for supply crate. And
That should do the trick.
all right.
Now let's get that door open.
Up, left, down, right. So up, left, down, right, and what was the final? Up. Okay, so that's done. That should have opened up the door up here, right? That's still showing locked. All right, so I goofed. I goofed. What did I do? Stop getting stuck on this stalagmites. All right. Up, left, down, right, up. Oh my goodness, it's upside down. Look at the name Pharaoh. Darn it. Okay. So then instead, that's down. Why is that sign upside down? And then this would be right. So you have to read upside down and backwards, and then up. So this one goes up. And then it will be right and then down. So that's actually already correct. And it's still screwed up. Okay. All right. This should be down. This should be... Oh, this should be left.
That did it.
There we go. Oh, jeez.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
How are they in here?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Is there a way to do this quietly? Alright, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. It's just 3? Okay, got the heavy.
Fall before the shadow.
You okay, you do see me. I wasn't sure if you did. Now I know.
Elevators non-operational.
Okay, one more.
Stairwells have collapsed.
One more. Doesn't know where I am though.
Hide all you want. It won't help.
Well, it's kind of helping right now, actually. Yeah, what was that? Go investigate. What was that mysterious rock sound?
Looks like I'm here.
No, 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 no. What are you doing? Oh. And there we go. All right. Is that all of them? No, I guess that's only the ones down here. Let's get my rock back. Oh, geez, there's 2 more. No, there's a lot more. No, it wasn't 3. My count was way off. My count was depressingly off. Oh, no. Uh-oh, okay. No, please. Still not dead. Impressive. Okay, let my concentration come back, or just let this guy. That works for me. That works for me. You know what? Actually, how about we load a couple and see if I can't get this guy. Not quite. There we go. Just the 1 archer and the 1 heavy. Let my concentration come back, and then we'll focus on the heavy. Oh, terrible damage. 1 more. Stop moving right when I let go. Stop moving right when I release. There we go. All right, now it's just the heavy left. Just the heavy left, and I don't think he quite knows where I'm at. In fact, see, you know, the last guy said that, and you know what? It very much helped. Explain to me why I don't have the option for silent strike. There it is.
That's the last one.
Okay, structural.
Or not.
What? There's more? Yes, there are more. There are more, and this time they have some big old heavy weapons. Don't like this. No, the rock came right over to me. All right, let's use another one. Come on, go start. There we go. I want to focus on the heavies. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Nope. Time to make a better decision here. So what do we want? Sticky bombs? Sticky bombs. I like sticky bombs. What? No, you're supposed to be using stickies. Oh, come on, tell me that. Okay, the bomb almost killed the 1 heavy. Watch it. Go back to stickies. That was, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't good. You're dead. Oh, critical, and then get out of there. All right, sticky again. Oh no, it stuck right in front of my face. All right, that other one is almost dead.
Who knows where she went?
All right, I mean, I know where I went, but I'm not gonna tell you. Seems like that wouldn't be in my best interest. You know what? No, that was supposed to be a silent strike.
Concentrate on your target.
Oh, right. Okay, got you.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
I'm working on it. I really am. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Not to mention, there's gotta be some stuff in here. data points at the very least? Yeah.
I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers.
Wow, how big is this place to explore? Seems rather massive. So that's just Hephaestus. That's the branch that would actually be replicating the robots once Gaia was up and running. What is this? Can't get it? Can I only get it from that side, I guess?
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobeck's office.
Oh.
But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
No, not more Eclipse. Oh, a number of more Eclipse. Ugh, okay. Maybe I can sneak past them? I tend to doubt it. But if I'm lucky... It's very quiet. I would actually appreciate some music right now, although there's a lot of them that have the blast canisters on their back. Or the blaze canisters, rather. So that might work in my favor. We can get them all bunched together. That could be really, really useful. Alright, data point way over there on the other side. There's a couple data points.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances.
Okay. So that was Apollo. That's where the repository of human information is, but... really? Really? There we go. Wow, I had to get really close to this guy for some reason. But we don't know why...
Andy?
We didn't apparently have access to it once Gaia came online. Okay, still a number of them.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Alright, this guy, I should be right behind him. There we are, nice and quiet-like. What else do we have?
Still looking.
We got us a corpse over here.
That's a heavy, though. If I can get the heavy near the corpse, that'd be great. Still at least 5 remaining. No, doesn't look like he's coming down. We might still be able then to just skirt around unnoticed. Because I think... No, he can definitely see me if I go out into the open there. Uh-oh. Back up. There's one coming. There we are.
All right.
Now, if I get a silent strike on you, is the heavy going to notice? Apparently not. That's good. He might see the corpse later, but he's not going to see me. So now I can just go back around this way, maybe. Not sure what kind of line of sight he has. He's the only one up top, though. Oh, maybe, actually, if I get on that ladder, I might be able to do a strike from below. That would be excellent. But let's just not go all the way up, Aloy. Can I call you over by chance from a ladder? No. But if he doesn't see me while I'm holding here, if he just does one more rotation, then I've got him. Okay, come on.
If we don't find her.
Yeah, I don't know what you stepped in either, but why don't you come over here and check it out? Lots of fresh corpses for you. All right, now please don't see me. Don't see me. Strike from below. No.
Got someone down over here.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't look good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see me, don't you?
You will perish.
Whoa! Please stop hitting me with those.
Fall before.
Wow, that was not good. That was very, very much not good. Can I get a drop on you? No, but you're kind of just hanging out, so you know what? Oh, strike from above. There it is. Let's go back up, back up, back up. We might actually be able to get more. Go, 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 go. Might even be able to get this heavy.
That Nora's above us.
Yes, that worked out pretty nicely. Not terrible, not terrible.
Once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Wow, this place has so much to explore. There was a data point up here, though. I want to grab that before we continue. I know I'm probably missing some data points, and that's unfortunate, but at some point I do have to keep pushing forward. Ooh, Harris testimonial. I can't imagine he feels too good about the lies that he had to tell in order to get the project truly going. Let's see, is this where I came from? Place truly is cave of you say of wonders, but I also say that it's
Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Wow. Extinction on redial. That's intense. So they actually knew that Gaia might not be perfect when it was first introduced, so they actually implemented Hades, which would once again wipe out life and start over if need be.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist.
Of human beings.
I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program.
Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not
Forget about traveling
alter it.
light.
A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
And here's where life waited. In these tubes, fertilized zygotes just ready to be brought back into existence, but machines were literally going to have to raise the infants, the newborns.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Well, that's where I'm trying to get, Aloy. Because at this point we go up. I'm gonna have to drop in from below, I would imagine. So the All-Mother was just one of the cradles, and that's where I was born. So it does seem like I truly am human. Maybe even fully human, but raised by machines. So close. How do we finally get inside?
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobeck, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Gaia truly was a very advanced AI, capable of even feeling sorrow.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Very reasonable concerns from Elizabeth. What if it was all for nothing? What if it truly was the end? Obviously we know it wasn't, but Elizabeth didn't know that. Odyssey has failed. What was Odyssey? Oh, some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. So did we actually have a fallback plan? We actually launched Odyssey? We actually had people and knowledge and information in order to rebuild, and we actually lost it to a failure. That's how it seems. Wow, so much information.
I'd have to ditch something.
Unbelievable. A really, really well-written story, I have to say. Artemis status, well, let's check out this console.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Carja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Carja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this raid. Maybe I could use its strength against it.